Hello everyone, welcome back to Out of Ore. We are once again at the Forest Hills map. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. So I've moved all my equipment down here and I want to put some lights up. I dropped some stairs over here. I think this is going to be big enough for some power. Let's put this extra set of stairs. Let's play around with some paint. Oh, and I dug up an asphalt like a moron. Alright, so we had some cables over here. And some lights. So let's change our point of view to first person. I put some bumpers here. Again, I've put some bumpers over here around our conveyor. I made this into a parking. Just going to run some lights. I don't think they take much. I don't think the lights use much electricity. We can check. They use 10 each. So we can probably get away with a very small. This would run 30 lights or whatever, so again, that's the cheapest. We could do the 50,000 small one, but again, we're just going to run the small one here. Going to be in snap build. I would like the power to be on that back side. Are we clipping? No, we're good. All right. Maybe we run. I don't have a lot of walls here, do I? Let's go see if we got some more walls. We can turn this on. We don't have any lights on, so there's no grid load at the moment. I'm just going to turn them all on and leave them on. Let's see if we got any more walls being made here. I didn't put any down in my inventory, did I? No. Made a bunch of floors, but I didn't make any walls. We really don't have water. That'll probably be enough of them, but let's go ahead and grab some more stuff over here. I mean, I'm leaving these running. I do have the nighttime sped up, but again, just trying to finish it off and keep it, just keep upgrading it slowly, getting it better, right? Like I said, just putting bumpers around the fuel things so we don't blow ourselves up. Oh, my bad. I gotta go here first. So we'll put some lights up here. We don't have any lights over there. Well, we do have a few on the wall. We do have a few. Alright, we got plenty of water queued up there. Sometimes you just queue up a bunch of stuff, then you just gotta play. Let's grab the rest of these that are ready here. And we'll go ahead and queue up some more walls. Alright. Let's head back down. I dug right here because I was trying to clear that, and I forgot if you dig, you'll just pull up asphalt. Now, that asphalt that we have here, we can drop this back down. So, but I don't know if that's what you want. So that's actually, like, to me, that's worse. But if we dig it right, like we dropped one. There we go. Looks pretty crappy. Well, now I don't know, can we hit it with a shovel? I don't know how we drop one and dig up 13. There we go. This is some kind of scam here. This is a hustle. Oops. That's what I don't want to do. That actually looks better than the big pile of dirt that was there. Okay. Now I've got 52 asphalt in my hand. It's crazy. Okay. Let's go over here. Put up some more walls. Alright, what do we need? Am I trying to tear up my truck? We could run, you know. I can't clip to this light. You can run them all together like that. But I probably need a pole. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and remove this one. We could always do another power one, but anyway, I just wanted to light up the parking lot. Alright, let's keep working over here. I want to clear up some more of this floor and keep moving this back. Every time I start up, I've got to go into my audio and just hit save. The settings are in there, but it defaults back. Now this plant over here cannot process blasted rock. It'll all go into a storage unit. Kind of need to tip down here a little bit, just to clear this up. That looked like some kind of ore that we've got into there. All right. I want a slight downgrade, and I want to be able to grab this. Let's back up here. I probably shouldn't go up here either, because we're still, I don't know, we're underneath our thing, but the got floors here. One of the subscribers suggested using the GPS, and I think it has helped me not dig too deep of an angle. Because my goal is, obviously, if I can just keep this pretty flat and not use floors, that's fine. You know, I'm okay with that. Rear view's not helping much. Side view mirrors looks busted. All right, let's check here. Again, we're going to have stuff here. So as you can see, we got quite a bit of stuff that needs processed. This won't handle it over here. It doesn't process. It pulls that out. So we can run over here and start processing all this. We can keep the coal, fill up what we got there. So that made it pretty full, but it'll start processing that. We've still got plenty of asphalt in here. I'm going to keep that. We might try to play around with that like we did over there. Could really use more railings, but at least one here, right? Seems a little silly to use the truck, but I just wanted to do it here. Let's go ahead and put these over. Well, let's keep these. I want to put more lights up as well, so I guess we could keep these. Just keep trying to improve this. We'll sell this dirt off. So we should have some more walls here, but not a lot. Probably. There we go. Alright. So this is processing, so this is going to take a minute. Process. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Let's run over here to this side over here. Our other site. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. watch the truck. Keep trying to get over here by the power. Alright, we will need to bring the fuel truck over here. I do have a few lights here. We could add a few more. Down this way probably would be smart. Well, looks like we could use some stuff over here. Oh yeah, these. There's some ore there. Looks like coal. That's coal because it just went into our stack, right? Alright, we're ready to get some more dirt out of here. I don't know what's next here. This would be, I think, this one. Okay. It's not, it doesn't line up perfectly, but what we should be able to do, put a wall there. that. Make it look a little better. Are we hitting the mountain up there? Oh my gosh. Let's take a look. And now we're not, which is good. I don't know. It's pretty close. Looks pretty close. Whoa. What you can do, guys, if this is bothering you up here, you can just use Dremite and blow it up. If you're over this, you could actually blow it right into there with dynamite. I don't think we're getting anything besides pay dirt or dirt. We're not getting blasted rock, so this should be empty. Yeah, okay. You need to take the time to do some more paving. So we could. Look at this hack that I'm using. Getting all this free asphalt that I don't need. All right. There you go. There's our little path back there to check it. Our path to check it. So our iron's already full. Pretty sure I said I could use a couple railings, didn't I? All right. We got gravel over here. We'll take the concrete, right? We can queue up. This is going to be diamonds. What we'll do is we'll get rid of these partials. We'll queue up full stacks of $9.99. Now we've used all of our diamond ore. This will be rubies. Let's get rid of them. You got to play a long time to process all of this. Let's add this to our rubies over here so that we're, oh crap. There we go. And then this is our extra ruby one because we get more rubies than the other stuff. So let's queue them all up here. Alright, so we've got all the rubies we have queued up. Okay. And back here, we're going to put our random stuff. Let's kill this. Let's do copper, aluminum, silver, lithium. There we go. Now we still got quite a stack there. We can cancel this gold. We can do $9.99 here. A couple stacks of silicon. And we've used all the silicon. We'll go ahead and put this gold over here. So we got some gold over here as well. Let's go ahead and do $9.99 gold. We'll do $9.99 gold over here. And we'll cancel that partial. We'll do two $9.99 golds. Let's go ahead and move this over to our stack. We'll cancel that. We'll put that over here. Let's do some more gold. We're still not through our gold yet. Coming down to our last thing here. Alright, that'll give us some iron back. Let's queue up all of our gold first. Alright, we're through all of our gold. We still got some iron, so it's going to pull from this one first. So let's do some iron. There we go. Now we can just switch this out. Again, money's not really an issue right now. We put our water in here. We can go ahead and queue up. I'm not sure what we really need. We've got most of what we need, but we can put this over here. We can do 25 floors and 25 more walls for now. Let's go ahead and sell off some stuff. 28,000, 104,000 asphalt, 2,500 extra coal. I'll keep a stack. 584 gold. 15. There's 307 in rubies. 148. 18,000 in iron. We're going to keep these. These are for if we got to do some construction stuff. Just for upgrading. So let's see what else we can do here. Maybe we can put some asphalt over here. Let's go down here and check this out. We should take the truck. That's why she's here. Oh, looks like we got it blocked up down here. Alright, so when you knock dirt off up there and it falls on the conveyor, it tries to dump here, but since I left my lift right here, it actually dumped right there. Alright, so let's see. I'm starting to go down over here. So we're going to try to go deeper over here on this side. So we need to dig this down a little bit first to go deeper. So we can put some floors in on this side, just to give at least one more row here, just to finish that off, right? Alright, so let's try to dig this down. We can put some of the big blocks here. As we go down though, okay, what do we need? We need the third three. We need three here, right? Okay. This is a little awkward digging because the ceiling's low enough to where it messes with the camera. Because when I'm playing the game, I am trying to give you guys a decent view. Also trying to see myself what's going on, right? So here I am going to dig down more of an angle, more so than normal, because I really am trying to clear this down. That's a big pile that's fell out of the ceiling there. And I really need to upgrade this. I still have resisted on upgrading this hopper. This hopper needs to be expanded out. But I'd have to change a lot of stuff, so I haven't done it. Might be better just to go straight back here. Maybe not. Too much going on for the camera there. So when it's saving like that and it's saying terraforming locked, you can't make changes, you can't dig when that's doing that. It's gonna get confused. This ramp may be too narrow. I may be going pretty steep pretty quickly there. We can try to do some higher scoops. That's a pretty small ramp. We may want to expand that, but that means a lot more resources. And we can make all the concrete we need to make. As long as we're digging gravel, or I mean blasted rock, we're making gravel. So. Yeah, I don't want to do this much hand digging. When you got equipment, it doesn't make much sense to hand dig. But honestly, sometimes it's easier. Alright, so we got the regular stuff, right? I don't know which one we're on here. We're on the final, huh? Okay. Now we need the So we did good on that side. We just didn't dig down enough on this side, I don't think. And we still should just hit it with the lift, I guess. There we go. Okay. All right. Which one are we on here? This one? Or this one? That one, right? Okay. Pretty big hole here still. We need this one. So this is where I was using these to set this up, I think. Like that. Then I can put this in. Then I can clear that. I'm out of these. Okay. So you can also just Dramite this on the sides. All right, let's go. Let's go make some stuff here. We got some blasted rock we can drop off. We're at almost an hour. Consume. Let's back this up a little more. Let's grab the truck. The size of that lift compared to this pickup truck, oh man, it's amazing. All right, let's grab, well, let's throw. Run that through. So a little path here, huh? Doesn't look worse than the road, honestly, which is kind of scary. So we didn't make much water during that little bit of stuff. As you can see, we got a shake ton of water queued up. What you can do, guys, is you can AFK it. You know, when you're away, if you can leave the game running when you've got to go do something for a couple hours. All right. So what we're going to do is let's queue up. We're going to queue up 10 of these number ones here, 5 of these number twos. Queue up 10 of the number 3s. I'm just calling them number 3s. And then we're going to queue up 9 of these other ones. I'm just trying to keep it consistent here. You really could just probably queue up, if you're trying to do ramps, I've got ramps going on both sides, I could probably just queue up 50 each. I just don't really have the water. Once we get to the next batch, maybe we'll just, because we're going to run out of water, but we don't really even have a lot of cement left, but we've got a crap ton of that queued up. It's just about playing the game and then going back to it. Just go dig some dirt somewhere else, and it'll continue to run, and it'll get more and more, things. So let's turn around here. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll go down this first little area and dig some dirt. We'll park our truck. I've just been parking it behind this thing for now. Let's move this thing off out of the. There is a truck that needs fuel. I think it's over on the other side, so we could go do that. Oop. Just scrape the whole side of it. While we're over here, we need to drop some floors in, or are we looking pretty good? It's a little low. Should be okay for now. We can drop another row in here. Just using up a lot of concrete like this, but I'm sure it will just look just fine as long as I can keep it level. This is starting to get a little bit. Used them all. So we started running into some more ore right there, which I think we said was coal. Not sure why this thing's running so slow all of a sudden. Maybe I shifted gears and I don't know. All right. There's some stuff here we're getting to. Different stuff. What is this? That's blasted rock. That's coal. That's blasted rock. But I think this is not blasted yet. I think, even though when I dig it, it's saying blasted. That's solid rock. Oh, that's not safe. That's not safe at all. We dead. All right. I also put this here just so we don't drive out and take out the electric. We got some walls we can put over here. Until we scrape it though, I can't see the bottom part. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Until next time, have fun digging that dirt. I'm out of here.